Okay, so hello everyone. Today I will be explaining queue data structure with the help of an example and a code that I will be coding in Python. So as you all know, queue is a data structure in which the element that enters first leaves the first. So in this the image shown in front of you, you can easily see the element enters from the head, and if you will append any element to the list, it will be appended after the element that first entered the head. So whichever element leaves first, it will be the element that entered the first. So the element here which enters the head first, and it will leave from the tail first. So it's like there is opening here only. And if we will compare this queue data structure with the stack data structure, on stack it is reverse. It's like the element that entered first will leave the last. The element that entered last will leave the first. And for queue, it is like the element that entered first will leave first, and element that entered last will leave last. So now I will show you how to code the queue data structure in Python. Yes. So first we will. So I'm going to make a GUI sort of interface also to make you understand better. So I will be making a file queue for like file queue any name, and here I will be declaring a class name queue, and with basically it will be all the basic. It will contain all the basic function that a queue must perform. So the I have added a variable list that is actually a empty list itself. So first it will be adding an element in the list. You can easily say so it will be self.list.append. Append is a basic function that we use in any Python list to append any element. So in this example, I will be using name. So let me take name as input also. Yes, now it is fine. Now let's move to the second function that will be how to remove an element. In this queue, you can easily see like for removing any element, it's just return self list dot pop at zeroth index. Because in Python list it is added like for like in Python you can say yes. And for a Python list, the element is added like the element that enters first, like we enter any name ABC first. Then when we will add another number, another name, it will be like anything GHI, and then GKL. So is we can say like the name that is entered first was ABC. So according to the queue, it should be removed first because first entered element should be the first to leave. So ABC enters first, and ABC should leave first. So in the code that we have written is self.list.pop at index 0, and at index 0 we have ABC. So ABC will be removed first, and after we remove ABC, the second element that was added was GHJ, so it will be removed then. Like, and after removing is, it will be at the zeroth index. Then one element will be left that was added at the last, and it will be leaving at the last when we will call the remove function. So this was the basic how the basic difference between a stack and a queue. So now if we'll now the basic functions of any data structure in it contains like adding, removing element, and checking if the data structure is empty or data structure contains any element or not. So for this, it will be, and we will calculate the length of the list and we'll compare. If it is zero, then the element like and where the stack of your data structure doesn't contain any element. Yes. So now the now one more function will be get items, or you can say like get get the items inside the list. So we will return serve dot list, the whole list from starting to the end. Yeah, I have here used like a square bracket and a colon inside for for this is called the sub like you can say getting a sublist or getting a part of list from any list. It is also used in strings function in Python. So if we enter any index 0, comma 2, so index number 0, 1 will be returned. So like this, if we don't enter anything, it will return the whole list from starting to the end. And if you will return just self.list, it will return the address of that variable or of where the value of that list is stored. So we return this way. So this way the values are returned. So the last function will be size, like it returns what size of the list is. Yes, so it will be returned. We will simply return the length, that is self dot list. Yes. So this was the basic queue function. Now I will be making the GUI. So this will be a quick one. So I will be explaining less because I will be using the Tinker for this. Okay. So first I will be importing Tinker, and I will be also importing the queuing function that we wrote. So it is from queuing import queue. Okay. So now let's move. I'll be speeding up this process a bit. It will be salon booking app and then dev. So, comma root. So I will be I've already written the code for this GUI because it will take time if we will go through from all the process. So I will be simply copying and pasting all the code. So first let me declare the variables. Will be self dot root. We will give the title to this GUI, that will be salon booking system or application. Any name you can give. So there will be one more in which we will be initializing our queue. That will be salon queue. Salon. Yes, spelling is correct. That will be equal to queue. Yes. Now I will be writing some code for the GUI purpose. I will also explain the code. So, yes. Yes. So first here you can say like I have made a entry, a label name as enter the customer name. Then I will take an entry from the user, whoever will be managing the salon booking system. So after that, it will be enqueuing button. Enqueuing button simply means that how we will enter, like adding someone to the list or to the line in the salon booking. And after that, we have serving. Serving simply means like who we are currently serving. and then displaying queue. Like we will be displaying a queue and like who is at what number. So like customers would know like whose chance is there. So after this, and all of this we have done in inside def init function. So we will creating another some more functions. Like here you can say we have given a command serve to add queue and serve customer. These we will making these two or three functions. So first will be like updating queue display, then add queue, then serving the customer. Yes. So it will be like updating queue display. Here we will update the display to show the current queue. It's like basically adding the different customers in the line and simply displaying them. So we have made a display. First, previously entered all the customers display will be deleted if anyone is entered. And after that, we will run a for loop for saloon queue. Saloon queue get line we have used. The function we have changed that is get list or get items, I guess. Yeah. We have changed the function to get items. Yes. Yes. Yeah, get item. It is get item. Yes. So we will get item, and after it adding to the queue simply we will be getting the entry from the user. Then the saloon will add the customer name to the queue. Saloon queue will add it. We have used the add function here, and add function simply means appending the name to the queue. And then we will delete like all the older entered names or something. Then we'll again update the display. Updating display means running the for loop again and again, just again and again in the saloon queue list to just check whatever names are there in the list and displaying them. It is like very simple as that. And the last function is serving customer, which customer we are currently serving. So in the queue, let's say we have starting we have any name Ram, Shyam, and then animal. So if we take Ram, the Ram, if we are serving Ram, so Ram should be removed from the queue and it should be added in the serving list. Like we have made a serving column here, right? It will contain all the people who are we are currently serving. So, and it should be deleted from the queue also. So here we will again update the queue and we will insert in display and display basically this one. We will insert it here and then we will delete all the previously inserted values and this way we will serving. And here we have remove like call the remove function to remove anyone in the like to remove the first customer in the list. After that, we will like enter the basic if name main just to run the Python files we use. Yes, saloon booking app. Like, okay, okay. So let me change. Yes, yes, not this one. Yes, not this one. Okay, so let me activate the environment. Okay, so now let's run our file. File is app.py. Yeah, so here is like a basic GUI. So first we will, if let's say entered Manish, it will be add to queue. Here entered first, like Manish came first to the saloon. Then following it, say it's Harsh, and then Ram, and then anyone like that. You can take any random name. Yeah. So these like these four people came. At first Manish came, then Harsh came, then Ram, then Vaibhav came. So who will be serve first? So we will be serving Manish first. because Manish will be getting the haircut first. And after Manish will get, we will serve Harsh because like Manish is removed from the queue. Harsh came at the zeroth index, and at the zeroth index, Harsh would be called after Manish. After Manish is done with all the cutting and all. So then Harsh is called, then Ram is called, and at the end Vaibhav is called. And this, it's like index ends. So there is an error you can say pop from empty list that I have not applied, but you can easily say that. Here we have I have shown you an example of how a basic queue data structure works. Thank you, everyone.